See if anybody pops in here. We're going to see what goes on. I don't know if anybody got notified, but we'll find out. Aha, there we go. Sorry, guys. I had the chat turned off somehow. I couldn't see it. Good old outdoors. Matt from Tarantula Time. James. TJ's Fish and Reptiles. TJ's Reptiles here. Aqua Balls and Slash Master. How is everybody doing? Sun kept me up. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a long day, I guess, huh? I was up early this morning myself. Not going to complain. My back hurt today, but other than that, I'm not doing too bad. Has anyone heard from Dale? He had surgery today, I believe, on his knee. Give me 1 second, guys. Tomorrow will be a good day if I sleep good tonight. Well, I hope you do. Yes, TJ Dale from DVL Exotics. Dylan, how are you? You know what, Dylan? I was thinking of you today while I was out doing all my stuff, and I'm like, I forgot to call him or text him and talk to him about the Burmese thing that I was going to. So we'll have to work on that one day this week. I do apologize, though, for not getting back to you sooner. The average leopard gecko gets about 65 grams or so. About, let me go wrong, going wrong, about 8-9 inches maybe. About 8 inches, I would say. But, super giants get bigger than that. They get 150 grams or so. House of Inverts, how are you doing? Yeah, I know it's kind of strange. All these people in here, and I only got would you say 2 likes or something like that? That's okay though. Slash Master, a bow and arrow, a Cadillac, and Andy. Yeah, that's a bad combination. Trust me. A lot of people have heard how bad my situation is. Jason, how are you doing? I have a few super giants. Yes, I do. Some of them went to Arizona, I believe it was. Or no, I sold some of them. I don't remember where they all went. I'd have to go look at my paperwork. Not the ones the ones I hatched out. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he has to have a super giant to reach that for sure. Oh man, it definitely has to be a super giant. You know what, Uper? I was driving today, and I come across this train track. It was beside the highway, and there was a train going this way, and there was a train going under it this way, and then on the other side, right across from it, there was a train going the other direction. I was so tempted to get it and go train times 3 because the train war's on, buddy. That's amazing. That's awesome that you got missed by the snow because you don't want the snow. Hey, wait a minute. I thought it was up there, but it's not up there. Okay, I can tell you where it's at if you want to listen to me.
Which one's better? Oh, this one also has big six.
Oh, listen.
This one.
If you go downstairs,
I don't know what else.
you know the shelf that's right over here with some of the cans on it?
No.
With the jars, the glass jars? It's right there in front of you.
Is it where towards Andrew's bed?
You know, you got the freezer,
Yeah.
and then you got the thing with all the canned goods on it.
Yeah, towards Andrew's.
There's one right in there.
It's gonna kill me, honestly. I'm in so much pain.
I'm sorry, Emma. I can't walk down there. Just about to go to work in the morning. Yeah. You have a great day there, Uber. But yeah, we're gonna have to get this train on. That video you did yesterday was good. I liked it. I like 2019. We're gonna do more trains. We're gonna do more animals. Yeah, you did really good. I like that video. Oh, okay. TJ, he's going to stick around for a little while, he said. So, did you ever get the pool table, Uper? For your building? I plan to buy a bunch of frozen rats on top of the rats I have. Because I got some things that'll eat frozen thawed, and I plan to feed them frozen thawed when I can. I cannot believe I got this cough. I don't know what the heck's going on here. And if I get whatever Emma has, I won't be going live. I can tell you that. Ed from CMC, how are you doing? Did you find it?
Yeah, I also found where all the dishes are too.
I know where they're at. Listen, don't. You gonna take that to your room?
Probably in the kitchen.
Okay, I was
just.
This? Yeah. No.
This?
The yeah.
Why?
Because if other people need it, they're gonna.
Thank you.
No, please don't. Please don't. Shut the door because mommy ain't feeling good.
She probably got that for me.
Probably. Vanessa's really sick too. Oh, tell her I hope she feels better. Have her and Emma been hanging around? So, James, how are you doing tonight, James? Oh, a building in the spring. Oh, okay, I got you. For all your reptiles and stuff to go to closer to your house, right? Is that what you're saying? It's always good to have that stuff really close to the house because if I had my stuff really far away from the house, I would panic. Like next door is about as far as I go. When I lived in Philadelphia, we did it. We had the house, and then we had this big, huge garage that took like half the block that was attached to the house that had heat in it, and that's where everything was at in there. Me, the kids, the wife. Yeah, I got all kinds of disinfectants. I got chlorhexidine. I could start spraying the kids with it. But I think I'm getting it. I don't know. I'm getting a slight tickle on my throat. I got to find some decongestant pills or something because I cannot get sick. Period. It drives me crazy if I get like a head cold or something like that. It's tarantula. Could be. I doubt it though, but it could be. Yeah. The tarantulas were in tomorrow's video. You guys get to see the Bumblecabacla. It was actually out. No, Ed, I did not eat. No. Plus, I got sanitizer too near me. I have a bottle right here, a big one. Oh, where'd it go? The wife must have moved it. It's over here somewhere. She moved it. It was right here. And then downstairs, I got a big bottle too. So Ed, how are you doing? What, anything new going on with you, Ed? Yeah, if you have no time, it's tough to do. Like updates and stuff like that. I understand the time issue thing. Oh, Ed, that'll be cool to see. I hope you get lots and lots of Kenyan Sambos. They're really cool. I like Kenyan Sambos. A lot of people are like, why would you like Kenyan Sambo? I think they're cool. I really do.
What
kind of bag? Yeah, there's the bag on the counter in there.
The KFC one?
So
I can take everything out of the KFC
Yep,
bag.
and just set it there, and then I'll put it all in the fridge later. Not the what's it, little packets of butter or something? Yeah, I'll put it all away. Happy early. Yeah. So, how do you, the mite situation under control with you, Matt? There, I think you said yesterday you did. I can't quite remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure you said you did. I suppose you do. You see all kinds of sick people coming in and out of there. See, I could never work in a store ever because that would drive me crazy to have to deal with sick people coming in there. I'm kind of funny like that. How about I just carry the hand sanitizer and the Lysol around with me, James? Yeah, I'm not a fan of being in a store and people bumping into me or anything, TJ. Nope. Well, I guess not. And you know what else? Working in the morgue? All your customers were dying to see you. Becky's brother has OCD really bad, Jeff. He has his pillows set up a certain way in his house on his couch. And I would always go in there and take one and move it just to see if he would notice. And he would notice in a second. One time I walked in his house and he's on his hands and knees walking on the floor. I said, "What are you doing?" He picking little itty bitty pieces of fuzz that were sticking up on the carpet, just pulling them off because they were driving him crazy because they weren't all even. Sarah Tyndall, how are you doing? Did you guys sell that breeders that package of tarantulas yet? Oh yeah, I know it is. It has to be, right? So you would almost think, no, not yet. Well, everybody's Edward Tyndall has a great on his channel. He has a whole bundle of tarantulas for sale. If you guys can help him out, go on there. I mentioned it in my video too. If you guys can help him out, go over there and hit them up and look at that whole that whole section, that whole thing he's got for sale. Oh, TJ, I go outside in the cold. Yes, I do. So how is Edward doing tonight, Sarah and Mikey? That's a huge jump start to a great collection of tarantulas, Uber. It really is. Oh, your wife did most of the thinking, so I'm going to assume her thinking was, no. I get that too. It happens, People don't understand that when you're married for 20 something years and the wife goes, "Let me think about that." No, there's no arguing. You could try, but it's really not going to happen. But just remember, Huber, there's something she's going to be wanting, and you're going to have to think about it. And you're going to have to go, no. Yeah, that's what happens. Excuse me, this is going to drive me crazy, this little cough. And it started just before I got on here, too, and I don't know why. It was going fine until now. Yeah. George, what is up? How are you doing? Excuse me, guys. I don't get what's going on. That's good, Tanisha. I'm glad you had a good day today. How is everything else going with you, TJ? Has anybody spoken to Stevie today at all or anything? Not bad, except for this cough just started like a couple minutes ago, and it's going to drive me nuts. Okay, as long as it's good, right? Is he good, Tanisha? Yeah, I was thinking that's some honey. Anchovies are good. I like anchovies. Salty. He didn't take his Geritol. That's funny. Yeah, you better wake him up. He may have forgot to put his depends on too. Oh. Picking up chicks at bingo. That could be. He could be the hot number. He could be, that could be what he's doing. Come on, what's this? Yeah, Jeff, are you still in here, Jeff? Yeah, Jeff, he could be. Wait a minute. We're taking it easy, Edward. Ooh, I hope he's okay, Sarah. I hope he's okay. Is Tone playing bingo tonight, Jeff? Them women are in their 60s? Yeah. He's 89 and a half. And his favorite number is 069. Yeah, I hope your Edward's grandfather's okay. Does he live with you guys, Sarah? Yeah, what's up, broski? That's getting up there, TJ. My great grandfather lived to 102 or something like that, and his my great grandmother, which was his wife, lived to be, she was 100, I think. And then I have an aunt who just died. She was 108. Oh, okay. So that way you're able to get to him real quick and help him. Yeah. Tell him I hope he's okay. Lived to be 88. Yeah, see, these people are. I have an uncle right now is 99. So. And I have a few other aunts that live to be 100. And then I have a couple that lived to be, like I said, she was 108. Another one lived to be like 103. So. Then I have another one that was 100. Went to the doctor's office to get a checkup. Fell off of the little bed they put you on. Broke a bone in her back. And they had to put her in a hospital. And they put her in a hospital and she got pneumonia when she was in there and died. I know, that's what's cool about when they get up there in age like that and they do stuff like that. You're so funny, Uber. Oh, you can pretend you're 69 now, buddy. Yeah, it's good that he was physically active. Yep. Why would you have to embarrass him some days? All these kids keep talking about 60. For 20, I suppose you won't. You could make you know, you can get to 420. Freeze my head. Yeah. Cryogenics, as they say, is an up and coming thing there, Uber. So maybe since you got some land up there, you should put a cryogenics building on there and start charging people $100,000 to freeze their head for however long it takes to cure them or whatever. Which I don't know. I don't know if that would ever happen. Oh god. Huh. That's true, Uber. Who, me? No, they really do. They have a cryogenics place in um, Arizona. I think they have one in Utah. I think they have one in Ohio. There's a few around the country. That ain't nothing, Uper. I took Emma when she was a kid to see Walt Disney on Ice, and they just shoved a casket across this ice rink. I wanted my money back, but I didn't get it. You know, I'll tell you a story, Uper. They took a dog. Oh, yeah, that's funny, Sarah. Um, they took a dog. I believe it was a beagle or a hound dog, one or the other. Anyway, they taught it all of these tricks and taught it how to sit, stay, roll over, fetch, all kinds of neat tricks. They drained. They took it into surgery. They drained its blood and they put this type of artificial antifreeze in there that's prevents your body from the cell walls from bleeding, breaking when it freezes and stuff. It's some kind of wouldn't hurt them. So they took the dog and then they cryogenically froze it. I forget how many months they had it cryogenically frozen. They unfroze it, put blood back in it, and the dog was fine. It knew the tricks and everything afterwards. Yeah, Tanisha, it was really pretty interesting. You can look it up online. I can't remember what it was. They started out with like little hamsters or gerbils or something. And when they got to the dog, they taught the dog all kinds of tricks, and it knew the tricks when they brought it back. Where's Fry, Leela, and Bender? Oh. Dr. Zorberg and the Planet Express. That's funny. I gather you like that show, TJ, huh? It wasn't bad. It was a pretty good show. I like it. Liked it anyway. This cough is getting to me. Yes, it was hilarious. You know what my favorite episode was? The Hypno Toad. You remember that episode, TJ, with the Hypno Toad? Train. No, this is in my throat. It's right here. I can breathe just fine. I'm not stuffed up or nothing. It's just weird. So, you got stuff coming, Uper, you said, when the weather changes? Is that what you said? When the weather turns better? I have a few things coming myself that I can't get here until the weather breaks. Oh, I like Nibbler too. Yeah, Nibbler, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, that Shrek is Tinley's coming up in March. You going in March, Uper? Very good. I won't make it in March, but I might make it next October. We'll have to see how things go, though, between now and then. I'll have to do some saving between now and then, but it could be done for sure. Does Garrick have something that you like? Yeah, and they caught them guys, TJ. I think the gentleman went to jail because he had outstanding warrants, and he went to jail or something. They were also stealing from stores and stuff like that. So yeah, they did catch them guys. Well, guy and girl actually, and it's a shame that you have to worry about stuff like that. Well, sometimes them simple jeans are cool. Oh yeah, so I think everybody's happy they got them. I mean, that's ridiculous. The people just don't have enough respect for anybody's stuff. I mean, if they would have went to him and probably said, "Hey, look, I can really use some help here. I don't have this kind of money, but yeah, I'm sure the guy would have helped him out with something." I mean, seriously. Does anybody have any subjects they want to discuss? Could even be controversial subjects in the reptile or fish. We'll try to work it out. See if we can figure everything out. I have to start writing subjects down. I think of stuff all day and I never write it down to remember when I go live to discuss it. Is that the subject you want to talk about, James? We can discuss that for sure. Now, here's my theory on all that. If you have a couple snakes, my personal opinion is if you have a male and female, why not breed them? It could even be normals. First off, it's rewarding. The experience, the challenge of seeing what you can accomplish, and why not? Even if they give them away, what they hatch out, it's healthier for the snake because a snake that doesn't breed, a female snake that doesn't breed, usually dies younger than ones that do breed, and they have actual documentation of this. Where some females will die when they get so big and after so long due to the fact, and they believe, they're almost sure that it's because they didn't get bred, and that kind of changes their body and stuff. It's like in the wild, these animals are born for one thing and one thing only. Well, other than controlling rodents, there's two things: rodent control and stuff like that. But their other main thing is to populate. That's what they're there for: breed and populate. So I don't see a problem with people breeding just because they have a couple snakes. It doesn't matter to me. It's just nature. That's true. I don't see anything wrong with having them just excuse me, just as pets myself. I think there's nothing wrong with that. But they do seem to live longer. At least snakes do seem to live longer and healthier lives if you breed them. So you're planning to breed, right, James, or no? Is David Theory, how are you? Yeah, it's a fun process, James. And when the eggs come out and they hatch, you're thinking, wow, this is because of me, not because you did it, but because you actually worked that and got it done. Tennessee tarantulas, how are you? Oh, it's going to be fun, TJ. But you got to make sure that female's big enough because female geckos can get egg bound. But you don't want to overfeed her too fast because then they can get fat deposits. And you know how to tell if a female's ovulating, right? You can go back and see what it looks like on one of my videos. Further back, you can see it. That's good. That's good, Tennessee. You're doing good. Glad. You have to find 4 snakes. What, did they let them out or something on you? You found them all, huh? Yeah. What are they saying on Facebook, James, about it? All right, Edward. We'll be waiting here for you when you come back. Where was Jennifer at tonight? David? That's true, you don't. But you know what? I'll tell you something, James. This is just me. If I have something other than a dog or a cat, I have to see if I have the capability of getting them to breed. I've done it. I got discus fish. I did it with them. People said you'd never be able to breed discus fish, and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to do it. Oh, bowling league. Do I need any help, TJ, with fish? No. I've been very successful at breeding fish and caring for fish and never had an issue for the last 33 years. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be Tennessee. I'm not sure. I know they used to, but I don't know if, you know. Yeah, if it's legal there, it's probably illegal pretty much everywhere. I know that they use them to go hunting boars, so wild boars. So I don't know if that's considered. No, it did not. Theory. I talked to Sarah already. No, it did not. Oh, that's interesting. They may even have that here. I'm not even 100% sure, James. So it could be. I couldn't tell you. Ah. Hey, David, when you have the kids babysitting the little ones, make sure you have those tarantulas somewhere where they cannot get to them, because I'd hate to see those get out on you, because it might take you may never find them again. Yeah, that's why it's yeah, the kids, you wouldn't you wouldn't want them to get bit by one of them either. I believe they're slings. Maybe just like in between a sling and a. Well, TJ, you don't even have to do that. You can set them on a shelf as long as it's 82 degrees. It's fine. They will hatch. Well, I've seen people get bit by slings, Youper. So anything, you could definitely get bit by things that are small. Yeah, not just yet, but I'm thinking when they get a little bigger. Yeah. No, I seen him. I seen a guy holding a. I'm trying to think of what it was. Anyway, it was about half inch to an inch in size, and he had it on a finger, and it bit his finger, and he had to put it back in his cage, and it left a big blood blister spot on his finger because it had penetrated the skin. Wasn't enough venom or nothing to make him really sick, but it did irritate the skin really bad. Do you have any? Do you keep them in the same room as the ball pythons and stuff, David? We're all doing good, Slash. I just took some vitamin B, hoping that I don't get sick. Fish are good to have in your building, TJ, because they help with the reptile shedding and stuff. David Theer, I have a question for you. Do you keep your tarantulas in the same room with the ball pythons and stuff like that? No, she's a doing Slash. Yeah. You do know that you can't use any kind of like mite spray or anything like that, right? Because that will kill the tarantulas. A lot of people don't know that, and then they'll spray a snake for mites for like a preventive treatment, like a mite treatment, just to like a preventative caution thing to make it so that they don't. Yeah, I have vitamin C too, but it's in the other room, so that they don't have any mites in their stuff, and they wipe their tarantula collection out. Sorry. Yes, I know. Yes, but I don't have it here. I gotta go in the other room and get it. Yeah, that's why I make sure everything I would have is in a different room. Vitamin C protocol. Yep. I was gonna. I usually take vitamin C every day, but I haven't had any for a couple days because I usually have them here at the computer so I can just take them. But I take just vitamin B12, and then I got a vitamin B complex in the other room too. Yeah, that's a good. But I was watching a thing, and the guy didn't do that, and he found out the hard way that all that stuff kills tarantula. A lot of people don't think a mite is actually an arachnid, also, or it's related to them, or something like that. Yes, that's what I was just saying, Edward. Mike, how are you doing? Ball Python Boulevard. You didn't miss too much, Uper. We're just sitting here chit-chatting, so it's... Uper, I mean, Edward. You didn't miss much at all. So anything new going on with you, Mike? Yes, TJ. Thank you. All right, Tennessee. You have a great night, my friend. Allison, how are you? Did you do good at the show? I hope you do good at Puyallup. Is that how you say that? Puyallup? Oh, that's good. That's it. It's always good when you do good at shows, isn't it? Tennessee, thank you for stopping in, man. Great to have you here, buddy. It's always fun, though, Sarah. I love doing that, watering them and feeding them and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. When you get there, usually always is a blast. I always love vending shows. Becky is sleeping right now. She's not feeling real well today. She was cold all day, and I think she's getting sick. So I hope not. But David Theory, I might have a few blunt end syringes around here. I got a whole bunch of medical supplies like that, and I could probably send you one. Hasn't been used or nothing ever for IVs or something like that. That is kind of funny. I don't know if they're going to have the blunt end ones because Tractor Supply is usually for bovine and stuff like that and equine. And usually that's injecting something directly into an animal. The blunt end ones are usually used for injecting stuff into IVs, things like that. I know Amazon has all that stuff. You can go and buy a whole case of blunt end needles. I will do that, Allison. Ed from the Genetic Hunters, how are you doing, sir? That's true. A trip to the ER, get it done too when the doctor leaves the room. Yeah. How are things going with you, Ed? Fill your pockets, yeah. Then you get home and you find out they're not blunt end ones, right? That you couldn't use for the tarantulas anyway. Working. Well, it's good that you're working. You avoid that place at all costs. I suppose you do. Yeah, it's funny how patients do that, isn't it? You can order this stuff right online and get it shipped to your place. You can order a whole medical kit to do surgery and everything on the. They'll send you a fake arm that could teach you how to draw blood. They could send you a patch of fake skin that teaches you how to do stitching and all that. You get it all online. Yep. Yeah, I seen it. Did you want me to show it, Sarah? Because I will. There's just a few of the tarantulas. I guess they gotta feed and water. Looks really cool. Looks like a lot of fun too. Yeah, I got a whole bunch. Just one or two then, yeah. I have scalpels, scissors, you name it. I got all that stuff. That's just one shelf. Yeah, see? I think it'd be amazing to have a collection as big as your guys'. I think it would be really fun. You thinking about getting any Maniac? Or were you at the pet store or something? Oh, that's cool. Well, if they can hear me, I'm gonna say, hello, everybody. We're all waving to you. Everybody's waving. Hello. To the Tyndalls. Yeah, but that makes it the funner stuff, doesn't it, James? Oh, that's expensive. That must have been a pet store then. For sure. Oh, yeah, you said it right up there. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's some weird tools in there that you're like, what the heck? Yeah, see, that's getting pretty expensive. But then, of course, pet stores have to make their money too, and that's where the difference is. You know, it's now there I go stuttering again. It's like when you buy online, they don't have all the overhead like a store does, so the store has to pay more, pay what you pay, and then they have to make their money. That's true. That's why if I ever open up another pet store, it's going to be an online pet store only. So that way I don't have all the overhead costs, so I can make things cheaper. Just because it's for the love of the business, the love of doing it. Is it Allison? Is it Maniac Morse? No, it would have to be James's channel because James needs the help. Could be Jeff Slashmaster, 1989. I have to agree with you, James. It would have to be an online sales store only. That's all right. They can get you subscribers anyway until you get videos up. Yeah, it's okay, Allison. I'm getting ready to go lay down. to get off here myself. I will tell Becky tomorrow. You said you hope she feels better. We hope you feel better too. Yeah, she got this cold or something. And like she had the chills today and all night. I hope it wasn't nothing serious. I hope it was just a quick little thing and it'll be over. What just happened? Me 8 me. Find the 8. Yeah, it's at the bottom, not the bottom line above it. Lesser. Oh, jeez, I should have known you got me on that one, Jeff. You got me. He got you too. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I can't believe in the beginning I had that stupid cough, though, but I'm gone already now. So, but anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. David, Allison, James, Jeff, Jason, George, TJ, Sarah, Edward, anyone else that I may have missed. Oh, Ed from CMC, Mike from Ball Python Boulevards, Ed from the Genetic Hunters that was in here, Tennessee Tarantula, and Tanisha, and Good Old Outdoors. Everybody has been here. Thank you for stopping in. Peace out.